And then number 5 is that he had to what? Avoid ambiguity and distractions. To avoid ambiguity and distractions. I've said this to you. Number 6 is that we waste resources if we do not sit down. We waste resources. All right, so let's go back there now. 2 people that you see there in verse 28, it said, number 1 person wants to what? Wants to build a tower, and then it talks about a king that is going to war. Let's write. Number 1 is be very clear about your intentions, your plans, your goal, your ideas, your wishes, and your desire. He said, which of you, let's go back there now, thank you. Which of you intending to build a tower? So the intention here is, that's your goal now. That's the goal. That's what you want. You want to build a tower. You want to build something. You want to start something. You want to do something. You know what Paul said? Give me 1 Timothy chapter 3. He said, if anybody desires the office of a bishop, is that correct? He said he desires a big thing. But he didn't say go and look for microphone. Is that what he said? He said, go and start a church, or go and look for ordination. No, that's not what he said. He said, if anyone desires the office, that's his goal. Now that's your goal. You want to be a bishop. He said, it's not bad. It's not bad. He said it's not bad. If anybody, he said, but first of all, that sit down and then you ask yourself, say, you desire a good work. It's good. It's nothing bad in it. Nothing bad. You want to marry. If anybody wants to marry, is it bad to marry? It's good to marry. But he said, first of all, go and sit down. Sit down and plan. Do you have enough money? Do you have money? Are you working? It is a go and be toasting somebody on Facebook. Is it toast now? What's the word they use? Is it toast? Is it toast? What's the word? We have left market 12 years ago. Who is in the market now? What's the latest word? What's the word? Thought. Evans, you are still in the market. What's the word? Are you sure? Are you sure? This is a true saying. If a man desires the office of a bishop, he desires a good work. And then he says, sit down. Next verse. He said, but then a bishop must be what? He says, sit down, and then you ask yourself serious questions. You ask yourself relevant questions. He said, a bishop then must be what? Must be blameless. That's maturity. That's maturity. So it's not about looking for ordination or looking for something. We don't want many people because they don't know what to do first. Am I making sense? He said, which of you intending, give me back, we're going to come back here. Which of you intending to build a tower? You want to build, you know what a tower is? Very tall building, very, very tall. Well, I went to London Metropolitan University. We had a building there called Tower Building. Very tall. Very, very tall. He said, which of you that want to build a tower does not first of all sit down and then count the cost? How much do I have? That's what you do when you sit down. You are counting the cost. It's a strategy meeting that you are doing. It could be you and your wife. It could be you and yourself. What do you have a plan? You want to go to Canada. You want to go to United Kingdom. What exactly? What is on ground? It just carries it by saying, God will do it. That's foolishness. God is not going to do anything. Oh, you are hearing that from someone that preaches faith. Oh, yes. Because the Bible says in Hebrews chapter 6 or 7, Hebrews 11, 6, 7, he said, through faith, God warned Abraham. Noah, now give to me. No. He said he prepared an ark. Quickly. Hebrews 11. We start from, is this 6 or 5, 6? Verse 7. He said, through faith, when Noah was warned, he said, he prepared an ark to the saving of his family. Preparation. Is that by the next verse? Noah being warned of God of things not yet seen as yet. Because that's your intention. Your goal is not sin. Is it sin? Your goal is not sin. So you must be clear exactly. This is what I want to do. These are your intentions. He said, which of you intending to build a tower? You want to do a PhD. In other words, it's not application. It's not application. Don't be applying. He said, first of all, you are going to sit down. What is the repercussion? What is the repercussion? What am I going to get out of it? Why am I doing it? So you ask yourself relevant questions. Because if not, you're just going to be deceiving yourself and say, oh, God failed. God didn't fail you. You didn't sit down. You jump up, you just began to do whatever it is you want to do. You just jump up, you just jump out. You didn't do anything. He said, by faith, being warned of God, of things you just not seen. He moved prepared. He said, he prepared. So faith does not preclude preparation. Faith includes preparation. You prepare properly. Prepare. See, our husband will tell us, prepare before. That's what manifestation is. When the day of preparation meets opportunity and you manifest. Prepare. He wants to do a thing. He doesn't even know. He doesn't know anything. He has no clue. He hasn't sat down. He didn't sit down. He just said, I'm praying. I'm doing whatever it is. He didn't sit down. He said, count the cost. In other words, what will this thing entail? What are the details? What will I need to do? What will happen? If this one goes here, what will happen? Option 1, option 2, option. What will happen? He's not asking any question. What happens if your COS is collected? What's going to happen? You think it's not possible? I told my younger ones, I said, once you pay for this, isn't that what I told you? The first day I met him, I told him, it was as if I was a prophet. The first day I met him, am I correct? The first day I met him, I said to him, you go and look, they haven't even withdrawn it. He said, go and look for another thing. Now, it was as if I was prophesying. The very first day I met him at the train station there. He said, you bought this thing, that's you are see. No, it's your crime bomb. And then all of a sudden, bam, they wrote a letter to all of them. And I've warned people like him also. They didn't listen. Because if you don't sit down, there is pain in the future. Then if you don't sit down, there is pain. So sit down now and plan your life. Plan your life. You ask yourself, go back there. He said, which of you want to build a tower? Do you know how many buildings collapse? Because they use fake. One young man came here, I was asking, my heart just draws to people. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know. I said, what happened? He said, how did you come? He told me how he came. I said, that's foolishness. How can you come? All of because you know why many people are in pain today? He just came, he saw visa, he just came, he didn't sit down. He didn't sit down. He said, which of you intended to build a tower? So your tower could, what your intentions, your goal, your desire could be coming to the direct end. You didn't see that. That's why many people are in pain today. And they want somebody to bail you. Who will bail you out because of your foolishness? Who will bail you out? Who you take responsibility for yourself? Who will bail you out? Who will bail you out? He said, for which of you intended to build a tower does not first of all, is it jumping or thank God? No, it's not testimony, it's not thanking God. He said, first of all, that's what you do. That's what you do. Your wife is pregnant now. He has given you 9 months notice. You have to sit down and plan. You have to sit down. You have to, how will things work? You have to sit down. He said, which of you? And then he talks about another person. I've not finished which of you. He talks about a king. So that means as a leader, you can't afford to be careless. Give it to the next one. Say 30 now. He said, which of you that is a king? Which king that is going to war? In other words, you can't just jump into war. You can't just jump into war. Are you seeing now? He said, which of you that is going to make war on another king? For someone, is it? Why do you think this guy in Ukraine is as if he's contending with Putin? It's because the West told him they will supply him ammunition. If the West didn't say that, you think he will go ahead? He will be finished in 1 hour. He said, which of you that is going? In other words, if we don't have the right king and then he take us into a war, everybody dies. Am I correct? Talk to me now. Yeah. Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? Am I making sense? Are you sure? Going to make war against another king. He said, sit not down first and consult. Consult. Speak to expert. Whether don't overestimate yourself. Don't overestimate yourself. You know how many people are not getting results? They've overestimated themselves. There are pastors that overestimate himself. Putting on the people what they don't even have capacity for. I know the work that many of you do.